Sawadee Kap. Hello everyone. This is Teacher Melvin. I hope you and your family are okay. Please stay home and stay safe. Today, we're going to discuss about food chain. Anyway, what is a food chain? What comes to your mind when you hear the word food chain?
What is a food chain? A food chain is the path by which energy passes from one living thing to another. Another explanation of food chain. A food chain is a sequence that shows how each individual feeds on the organism below it in the chain. Each arrow means eaten by. What does this food chain show? A leaf is eaten by a caterpillar, which is then eaten by a bird, which is then eaten by a fox. Energy is transferred from one organism to another in the direction of the arrow.
All of us need energy to live. It started with the plants and ended on animals. Plants are called producers because they produce their own food, while animals are called consumers because they cannot produce their own food, so they will get energy from plants. Consumers are classified into three groups. We have herbivores, we have carnivores, and omnivores. When we say herbivores, those are the animals that only eat plants. Carnivores are animals that only eat meat, while omnivores are animals that eat both meat and plants. To understand more about food chain and what is a food chain, I will show you a short video about food chain.
Food chain. All living things need energy in order to live, and they get this energy from the food they eat. All food chains start with plants and end with animals. Plants are called producers because they produce their own food from sunlight, water, and the nutrition that they get from the soil. Animals are called consumers because they cannot prepare their own food and are directly or indirectly dependent on plants for their energy. Some animals eat plants and some eat animals for energy. Animals that eat only plants to get energy are called herbivores. For example, deers, cows, grasshoppers. Animals that eat only animals to get energy are called carnivores. For example, tigers, lions, snakes. Animals that eat both plants and animals to get energy are called omnivores. For example, monkeys and bears. A simple food chain starts with grass, which is eaten by rabbits. Then the rabbits are eaten by foxes. A big food chain starts with acorns, which are eaten by mice. The mice are eaten by snakes. And then finally the snakes are eaten by hawks. At each link in the chain, energy is being transferred from one animal to another. Marine food chain. A marine food chain starts with phytoplankton, which are eaten by small fishes. Then the small fishes are eaten by medium-sized fishes. And at last, the medium-sized fishes are eaten by big fishes. Food web. The arrows in a food chain show the flow of energy. A network of many food chains is called a food web.
For you to understand better, I have here some examples. First, a leaf. A leaf is eaten by a caterpillar. Then, a caterpillar was eaten by a frog. Then, a frog was eaten by a snake. And then, the snake was eaten by the eagle. Another example. A grass is eaten by a mouse. A mouse is eaten by a snake. Then, a snake was eaten by a hawk. Okay guys, that's the end of our video. I hope you have understand our discussion for today about food chain. Okay, after this video, worksheet will follow. I think that's all for today guys. Thank you. Hope you enjoy it. Kopkon Kap.